Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream, another development of the shared merge. As always, suggestions are pretty much welcome. And let me recap of what I did last time. So I was, come on, come on. So I was adding the visual cues for the launch of the items, and also I did a pretty bad job about that, about the graphic part, and I decided to change that like off stream. And let me know, what do you think about the new one? So let me engage, start a new game, and as you can see, I made it made the queue transparent, and well, it's pretty much the same as it was, but with a little tweak here and there, and I think that's more subtle and it's like more comfortable to use. So in the playtest that some of you have been doing, I have received some suggestions, so I will try to address that today. One of it was that this area here, this play area, now is too small, and it would be nicer if I can like load the dash bar like around here. Well, around I think like around around the biggest item I can, yeah, around the biggest item I can spawn here. So let me grab some of one of the biggest. Where do I have them? Here in scenes. So let me grab the key lemon pie. I think it should be around here. The key lime pie. And the key lime pie, what it has is it has a scale of 5.5. So now let me grab the transform and set the scale of 5.5. And that should be it. Okay, it's pretty big right now. I don't think I can adjust that even more, because right now it's like this big. I think I could like lower that up here, or well, what happens if I lower the fail state checker like there, or even lower? Let's see what happens is if I load that here and I try to play as it is. Okay, so everything seems okay, and it's launching all right. So yeah, I could lower that to there. Also, I can lower the default spawn on the Y. So let me check. So this is like an acceptable place, albeit it's like in the border of the table. But let me see what this has. 768 pixels on the Y. So 768 pixels there. And let's see what we can do. Let's this. Let's see what we can do with that. Also, I think I don't know if I screwed up with the Caleb Pilot. So let's see how it looks there. So it's quite okay to be able to launch that from there. So let me try to get to an item a little bit bigger. Although I would need to like extend the visual cue there, because right now it doesn't make any sense if it's down here. So let's try that. Let's check. So that's okay. Right, that's okay-ish. I think it's too low by the way, so this is okay for the strawberry, but the rest of the items will be like too low. So I don't think I can like change it much more. So I can like lower that a bit, but not by a large amount. So let's keep trying to get something big. There, you know, you see, it's not quite okay, because then it seems like it's outside the table. So I don't really think I can do much. I will try, but I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't really like that low. But for now, I will adjust it to maybe not that low, just a little bit less. But let's try. Okay, this is okay. The pudding will be a nightmare. Will be a real nightmare. So by the way, now the collider is like down here, so don't worry about this dash line. Change that. Okay, let's go. Oops. Don't pick up there. Don't know what it did do there. Yeah, the pudding is completely outside. Doesn't make any sense. So I think I will need to put that like a little bit closer to the line. So yeah. Also maybe I can change the size of the key lime pie to something smaller. I think like the size of the cheesecake will be enough. It doesn't need to be like everything bigger and bigger and bigger. It's not extremely necessary. So yeah, let's check on that. Oh. So yeah, I think yep, yes. Yeah, no, it's too low. Too low. So okay, let's add a node 2D and call it like a spawn point, and let's put that. Let's see. The transform, position, 7, 6, 8. So yeah, maybe a little bit like what's happening here. Maybe just like there-ish, and this one. Okay, so instead of that, it's not okay. So yeah, 0, and this is the collision shape that they need to they need to lower something like there, more or less. And by the way, I need to change this thing completely. So let's keep that in there. Yeah. So the spawn point. Let me check this. Maybe I can. It's a vector 2. Well, yeah, I don't know if I can. Okay, with you. So this is 736. Let's put that there. Okay. So how does it feels? Yeah, no, it's pretty low. Yeah. So let's fix the dash line because right now it's part of the background, and that's not okay in any stretch of the imagination. This being on the background. So let's jump to reshape, resprite, sorry. If that lets me. Okay, so here I have the game background. So right now I will just hide this layer, and I will export that as a PNG. Frame range. Yes, I think so. Save. On the stream, it's called. It should be like something like background. Yeah. Save that. Yeah. Let's check that. Yeah. So now it's okay. I'll put that where it belongs. So let's copy that to my Godot projects. These are merge, assets, textures. I think shouldn't be there. Should be like in backgrounds. Yeah. And replace. So that should be it. And let's go back to Sprite again. And let's make this layer. Can I export that? I don't think so. So let me just hide everything. So the only thing is this layer. And can select that. And that's not what I want. I don't. This is not what I want. So let me just grab this. So it's like, wait. It's like and I like this. Let's copy that. Can I paste as a so it's 512. Let's create a new a dash line, and the height I will put that at 20, but I will reduce that. So let's paste that in here. And so this is okay. Right? Okay, so let's try that. Let's try canvas size. Oh, do that this way. It's nice. Oh no. So yeah, it's 20 now. Let's put that at 16. I don't want the dash line to be. That's okay. So canvas size. I want that there, and I want that there, and I went like okay. Yeah. And now export that to ABT, save that, remove this code, and go to my so this is dash line here. So copy that. Where do I store that? The shared merge, assets, textures. For now, will be on backgrounds. Yeah. So let's see. Let's go back to Godot. So now there is no game background. Let's add a new note, and that is game background sprites. And let's move this here and move the shells there. Background here, and let's add a new sprite to be. let's call it touch line. And this will be there. That's going assets, textures, backgrounds. I have the dash line that will be there, and put that on 288. Something like that, almost. Let's move that up. There. Maybe. Turn off this snapping. Everyone. There. Something like there. Okay, let's see now how it looks. Yeah, pretty much is the same, but is a little bit better. So let's see if we can grab something bigger. Okay, so it's quite okay there. Maybe it's too close. Maybe I put the line too close. So let me see what we can do there. Okay, come on, go in. There. I did not see the s'mores. And let's see the donut. Too close. Too close. Yeah, too close. So let's go to 700, maybe 695, something like that. And about that, this 700, 700. No. 4, 5, no, 4, sorry. No. 701. Yeah. Something like that. Let's see now. Let's see now how it behaves. So yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Not that much of a difference, but when you have the bigger ones. So Let's see the s'mores. The s'mores looks better, way better. The cookies also looks good. Let's see if we can spawn something else. That's not a strawberry. Come on. Yeah, the macaroni is okay. Keep going. Okay, the donut. The donut looks way better. Way better. Let's see now that we are on the realm of the big ones. The tiramisu, very close there. Not entirely sure about that. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can get something else. Okay, the eclair is okay. No bad feelings about that. It looks okay. It looks alright there. Let's see about if we can get the pudding. Okay, the cheesecake was alright. The pudding still looks okay because it fills everything. It's so massive, but it doesn't look as bad as when I put that like down there. So yeah, I think it looks fine. Yeah, looks fine. So yeah. Okay. Ow. Oh, get out. And this looks so massive that I don't think I care anymore. Okay. So now that I have narrowed the collider, I think it behaves way better to prevent that we're not going back, so that the items are not coming back. Okay. Yeah. Oh, something broke there. Something is broken. Previously freed on a null in base. Previously freed. Well, okay. Okay, so let's put that there. I will check that later. But yeah, that looks okay. I think I can live with that, and if not, I will like try to check. But we can reach the cinnamon roll with more ease. So yeah. Also, one thing that is a bug that I have checked and some of my testers have discovered is that when the counter is going down, any item that passes through this collider will reset that, and that's not okay. So let's go scripting. Don't fear the code. So, So we have on body exited, and if it's the same as the current filing item, but of course it will, right? Let me see. Let's put that in here. Print. Body entered. Yes. I want to check one thing real quick. No, it's okay. Okay, I think we need to test it that further. So I don't want to clutter everything. Well, I want to clutter everything, but I do not want to do that in the editor because the behavior will be different. And I want to check the behavior of this, so okay. Maybe I should like add like the default item to be like something bigger. Maybe. But well, we'll clutter that pretty easily. So let's keep unlocking. Let's try to unlock the bigger items. Not even looking at what is next. But well. Okay. Yes. All right. Okay. Well, yeah, this feels way better with a bigger play area. Oh, that's okay. So now that I'm close, let me remove that because I want to check in here. So yeah, it's quite small for you, but okay. So still with the bigger ones, we have. Okay, so if I just throw anything, yeah, no, this is okay already. Okay, all right. So that's okay. Also, let's check the shell behavior not found. So menu, project, finding files, shell behavior not found. was something like the debug. And this is a little bit annoying, but for now I will just remove this. So I don't think we need that. So yeah, that's done already. Maybe what I need to do now is extend the graphical queue. So let's jump into Krita. Do I have Krita here? I don't think so. I don't think I have. Okay, this is not okay. Yeah, I don't have Krita here. Okay, so just a second. I will try to install that. So so yeah, enjoy my logo because I don't want you to see that. So let me check if Krita is. We have Krita in there, so let's install it. Or maybe, well, this is not really popular, but let me see if I can see GIMP. Nah. Yeah. So let me check Krita if it works like if it works like in the desktop version. So let me open. This no. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so that and this one there. No, that's not. I don't have it in here. Okay, alright. So yeah, we can use Krita. So let me just turn back to my. So I need to go and get the assets. So this one, I need to copy that in stream. Let's copy that there. Get a place. And now go to Krita and open new image from the stream folder. The launch queue. So let's see. Okay, that's okay. It seems to be so. Let me see. Um. So how can I? There. So let's put. Maybe like 20 pixels more. No. There. Accept. Okay. Okay. So let's get that. Let's select something like that. And let's copy and paste it and move it. And again, I know I can do that like way more efficient, but it won't take me too long. Promise. There. Okay. So save that. Accept that. Let's go back to my folder. So now this, no, not this, but this. Okay, so now we will copy that onto our Godot folder. Alright. And now if I go to Godot, it will look awful. I'm sure of that. Because it always looks awful when I change something. Is that better already? I don't know. So let me open a scene of this strawberry. And let me see. Okay, I left the visual cue there. So, I don't know if that's okay. Yeah. Okay, but it's not on the correct place. It should be there. That should be also like there. Okay, here we go again. So we have the merge item in here. With the visual cue, that should be there. Yeah. So minus 74. There. Coding is already okay. Let me check. Just in case. This should change. the strawberries already done. Tiramisu is. So let me go back again to everything because, yeah. You're okay. You're okay. You don't need the visual cue. You're not okay. But you are now. You should be there. Even though you don't matter at all. You're okay now. You're okay. You don't need that. You are okay. I have already checked you. Um, you are already done. You're okay. You are okay. Also, you are already done, and you're okay. Alrighty then. Everything's okay. So let me check again. Yeah, that's okay. I don't want it to be like the full hate, because then it will be too easy. So yeah, that's one way. That's another thing that is fixed. Um, the next thing is that I defined the way where you can touch as being just below the line, and that is it's not entirely comfortable, and it won't be now that we have reduced the area. Also, the values are hard-coded, so that's not okay. I don't know where it were. Also, I think it was on the merch item. Um, like some kind of, yeah, here. So this is not okay. So let's create a constants. Do I have a constant already? I don't remember. Globals. I have a scene manager, but I don't have a constant. So yeah. So let's go here. Let's go to my scripts. Yeah, and let's create a new script called constants. By the way, give me just a little second. I'll be back. I'm back again. So, what I was saying that it's not okay to have these magic numbers here. So anything that is hard code is not okay, and that's why I'm creating this constants script. So it extends nothing. Well, I don't know if I can like extend nothing, but it has a class name that is constants, and I will have a const var upper touch limit. That will be an int, and this should be something like that. And I don't know what it was, but let's put that on 700. By the way, I do have that in here. So 660. So 660 there. Not 550, 660 I said. So const var lower touch limit. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's not. I need to. And it's 840 and 840. Okay. So now I don't know if I can just do that. Like, yeah, I think I need to constants dot upper touch limit. Oh, it's working. Okay. And constants lower touch limit. Is it? I don't know. Greater than there and less. So between there and there. So let me just use a. So if I put this spawn point, can I do that in here? Like constants dot. Ah. Okay, so at the constants 660. 660 is something like here, between there and there. Okay, let's go to a little bit more. Something like there. Remember that we will have like power-ups in this part on the bottom. So yeah, 858. So let's go to my constants. And it will be 858. And yes, do that and just remove there. So that should be it. There. So let me see how it feels. Okay. It's kind of okay. So I can't have that, but I can do that. So yeah. I think that's okay. I can't put my whole finger, and this area is very small in the way that it's in this window. So yeah, I think that's okay. Yes, there. Yeah, I think it's okay. All right. So that's it. I don't have anything else to fix right now. So on the fixing, that's okay. So there is a couple of things that we want to change, and one is this ugly the background. I think I want something like this light brown instead of this dark one. So let's do that. Project settings, environment. So let's see if I can do that and do this, and use that to check this. Okay, let's see how it looks now. Okay, well, in the whole screen it doesn't look particularly great, but let's see. Okay, I like way more there. And what about this? Yeah, this needs a full screen background, or at least a something like a border there. That's like a little bit. Yeah, but I do not want to do that on stream because it will eat all my time. But there is one thing that needs something changed already, and that's the game over overlay, because right now, yes, we have the red button, or well, the red background, but there is anything else. So I don't know if I want to have that there, or if I want an icon like there and the buttons position down here, something like that. And maybe I don't really know. So I have an idea about an icon that could work. Well, I have two options. One, I think I have that already in here. One is putting something like this. And so, well, let's remove that from here. Let's open the scene. And as I said, one is doing like something like that, or not that big. Like this is so cluttered, and then moving the buttons like something like here and there. So something like that. If it was centered, it would be better. But, so let me check the transform. So we have there at 304, and there, sorry, 544 and 32. That makes 512. So 256. 256. That's not plus 32, so it's 288. So there. So something like this. I don't know if I want to make something like this with a really cluttered icon. But this, I don't know. Or maybe I could make like a cinnamon roll that is smashed, just to give the idea that everything was wrong. So something like, Okay, let me see if I can do that. Let me check this. I should do what I want. We open, import, PNG, files, desserts, just go. And something like that. So let me move this in here. Right size. Let's put something like 98, like that. Yeah. I will remove the canvas. I will remove the canvas. And do something like I don't know, something like there. And this paint like this color and something like that. And that. Like that. So just that. It's smashed. Okay, yeah. And there. And color here. Yes, because it's been smashed. And like this. And let's continue this. And on the other side, do the same. So something like that. No, not like that. Or something like that. That has been completely smashed. There. So yeah, something like that, and maybe put more here. You know. There. And something like there. There-ish. Something like this also. There we go. And maybe here a little bit more like scrambling there. Oh yeah, and some more in there. That. There. Oh, disgusting. this much out here, and that's a little bit more there. There. I'm starting to think that doing this kind of things suits me well. That I can do this kind of things. Okay, so put that there. Put that thing there. Yep. Smash that. Completely smashed. And a bit of crumbles here. Colors. Something. Do the same. Yeah, just a little bit. Just like that. A bit that. There. Good. And now I can remove this. Good. Completely smashed. Yeah, so it's the canvas like there. That's okay. Okay. And oh shit. This roll 2. Okay. Okay. So, but okay, because you say this okay. So let's rename someone roll smashed. I don't know what smash there. Yeah. So let's export this as an APNG. Save that in my stream. Let's remove this. Save that. Let's go to my file manager. Cinnamon roll smashed. So go to projects. User merge, assets, textures. Let's add a new one. So icons like that. Put that in there. So let's go back here. I don't want this anymore. I want that laptop, but the scale should be this one. Maybe 3. 2.5. 2.5. 2. Yeah, more or less. So something like that, and then move this one in here and this one in there, just like this. What do you think about that? Is that okay? Maybe. I don't really know. Oh, by the way, what is this? This should be a district, right? Um, maybe I can change this type. Change type to correct. That. Okay, so now that's not in the place. And it should be there. Like that. Yeah, something like that. Let's see how it looks in game. Yep. So, yeah, not really with this background, right? Yeah, this background doesn't fit it well. Um, maybe with an outline. Let's see. We can outline. Yeah. With a black outline or more grayish outline, but not in this way. Something like that, but darker. Something like this, maybe. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see. Sport. Let's put that already. There. Not with a tube. Let me see. Assets, textures, icons. I may rename you as a backup. You put that there. Oh no, it looks completely awful. Yeah, that's just some kind of mountain, a weird mountain. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So yeah, 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 yeah. Don't want you. I was able to name you. What I do? I could change the background color, but I want that kind of like you have to close the game. don't know what to do. So let me add a color rect. I think it was. Yeah, a color rect there, variant there. So let's move that there. Let's change its size. This is not working. Something like this. Maybe this kind of red. May look better. I think it would maybe should look better. Like something like this. Let me check how it looks in game. Oh. Well, yeah. It lacks the 3D that the buttons have. So I don't know if I want to do that. I like the idea. I like the idea. I really like the idea. Okay, I will think about that. I will try to do that off camera, off the stream, as I usually do with these graphical things. So, but yeah, something like that. I want to have like a crumbled desserts. Maybe I just fill everything with mashed out, with smashed out. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I think I would do something like that. Like I will like do a bunch of desserts that are just smash out and they want work anymore or something like that. Yeah, you know, everything. So you know you're lost because everything is wrong now. So everything gone bad. Maybe I put some flies or something like that. You know. So let me know what you think about. I'm very open to suggestions there. If you are watching this on YouTube, just put that in the comment, please. So yeah. So whoever's in the chat, you can also suggest some things. So yeah. Tell me what you think about it. So we've made like the game cycle is complete mostly. So we have a okay. So we have like a are in an impasse here. So we have all the game cycle done almost, at least. So we have the whole cycle where we can launch items, the item merge, and we can go to a fail state, sorry, and we need a win state also, something like keeps going. Let us keep going. That we can keep go and go and go, and I think I could make something like so some kind like objectives that, so in those merge games that you have some kind of client codes where you have to create certain item to merge, and then you complete that and the item is consumed or it's deleted from the scene, so you have more space. So we can try to make something like that. Maybe. So let me do my notes. So as I did on the at the beginning, that I have this object here, objective. So making something like that. So we have the next that we already have there, and we need something like that. But instead of let me go to another page. Okay, so now what about this? This is everything is okay. Okay, so we have here, and we have our button up there. Let me grab my screen. This one. Because I want to be a little more precise than I'm being, so just take a second. My half globe there. So we have the item there. We have the next item here. This is our boss icon. This is our next. So I want to have something, maybe some like that, or some sort that just takes us to the objective, and it has like multiple, or maybe even I don't like this color. Let's use the usual. So we have this objective here, and we could have also something like that, the objective number 2, and there the number 3, and so on. And so you have this objective to whenever the object is there, we have like a green check. Then when we click on that, this disappears and this one becomes active. Whenever you have the other object there, That is also. I think that could work. Or maybe just having like two, just having like two slots of objectives, and this will be going. This will start to fill, and you complete you start completing them, and then another one comes in the slot that you have completed. That could work also. And whenever you have the item that is asking here, um, whenever you complete that, then the item goes off. And so you free some space for the play area. That would work also. And I want to have our power apps. There, that's the power apps. And I think one should be like moving an item. Something like that. Another one could be of a type of items. And this one could be like clear area. No, I don't want to clear the area. And spawn a specific item. So this will change the next item or the current item for the one that you select. Something like that. Maybe those two are too similar. So I will start by doing the remove an item, just one item. Maybe this would be easier. But well, I have some suggestions for now. This will be I will ask whenever someone tries Family and Friends, what will they add there? I will try to implement that. So let's remove this one because it's not needed. And this is also no longer needed. So this whole thing selection. So that Everything is already done here. And let's move the pending to another place. So let's move that. So yeah, so let's go here and add the this one, 6. So objectives. Let's move as well. Remove item. Remove item type. Select next item. And also I need a game over icon. So those are the next things that I want to address. And I want to start right now to make those because it will take some time. What I will do is upload a web version of the game. So yeah, I wanted to do that when I started creating the demo. But I just compiled it for Android. And I think that's a little bit detrimental for the demo because people doesn't want to download an APK and install it in their phones because that's albeit Android scans the app. Not everyone knows how to assign permissions or to have permissions to the web browser in Android to install APKs. So let's try to compile it for the web. Project export. So add for web. Target requires text to compression, enable import. Okay, so we need to have something in here for that. So we need to restart. Also, I think that the rendering shouldn't be mobile, it should be like compatibility or compatible or something like that. The rendering system, it should be the compatibility. So let's restart there. For mobile, I will leave the mobile and the texture compression so there. So let's check how it looks. See if it's the same. Yeah, it looks the same. And it looks the same, so yeah. Right. Project settings and settings. Project export. So now I have so Not texture compressor for desktop and mobile. XML export icon. I don't think I need anything. Oh, maybe I can set an icon. And I think I can do that already. Let me check the advanced options. I have templates. I don't think I need anything else, so I can export that. So let's go up, build demo, build demo. Let's add here a folder called web. And this should be called index and save. And that should be, let me check that. Projects, not here, build, submerge, no. No, it was in build demo, web. So it's in here. I don't know if I can open that. No, not you. I can open with. Chrome. Yeah, no, that won't work because I don't have the server. I think I need to compress everything in the zip file. I don't know if I can compress, yeah. So, insert, merge, dip. Okay. So now I will stop showing the tablet because I need to log in. So there you have my icon again. And let me go to itch.io. Go to my dashboard. Let's merge that. So I want to upload the new file. On my files. The build demo, the web, and this. Can I do that? It's not for Windows. comments and documentation like that. I don't know how to do that. Okay, time to see what I can do. So let's search which IO got web. Yeah. Modern HTML5 games. With an existing page HTML game from the and other games. HTML game from the kind of game list. Then upload your game package as a zip file. Done. Get options, file. Your settings section. Okay, let's see if I can. Acceptable. This is acceptable. This is no. I don't have the save. I don't know if I have. Yeah, no, this is not working anymore. Okay, well, we'll check. Well, I will try. Keep tuned. Just check. I will update. I will post a Twitter post. I will create a tweet, and the tweet will tweet that I have already uploaded the game to pitch.io. I will try to do that. If I succeed, then I will post that, and also I will add a comment in my YouTube video, and also add the URL to the description. So yeah, I think that's it for today. So now we've finished the quality of life and correction phase of the demo. So now I will start adding new features as I have described before. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you like the stream. I hope you also have learned something. I always do. And let me know what you think about. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for staying for this long. And yeah, let me know in the comments. What suggestions do you have about the game? What would you add, or what kind of power adds you could have? So yeah, I will see you the next Wednesday. Bye bye.